Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jermaine. Gonna talk a little bit about Uber versus Lyft. I've been getting a lot of questions about which is the better two to drive for, I should say. Here is Uber's site, okay, and then over here we got Lyft. So let's start off with talking about Lyft, okay. Lyft is the smaller of the two. It's kind of funny because at first Lyft kind of stole Uber's idea because Uber were delivering passengers in black cars about 3 or 4 years ago. And then Lyft came up with this idea, hey, how about we just take Uber's idea and just, use normal cars and normal people without the commercial insurance and commercial vehicles. So then Lyft was born. And then Uber just turned around and stole Lyft's idea again and just have become a much bigger company than Lyft as a result. Because Uber has been around a little bit longer than Lyft, what a lot of people don't realize. So, which is the better two to drive? I'm not gonna just answer this question straight out because I it's a really tough question to answer, which is the better company. A lot of people say that Lyft is a better company because Lyft gives you the opportunity to keep more of your earnings. For example, in San Francisco, Lyft has promotion going where if you drive X amount of hours a week, well, you get a bonus. So if you drive 40 hours a week, you may get like a 15% or a 10% bonus on top of the money that you've already made, including the money that they subtracted the 20% from. It's really confusing, but a lot of people go to Lyft for that reason. And also, another cool thing about Lyft is you're allowed to accept tips from passengers with Lyft. Um, Lyft also, they don't really mind if you like sort of give stuff out to your passengers. And when I mean give stuff out, I mean sell stuff to your passengers, like waters or drinks or even have a tip jar. Lyft doesn't really care. On the other hand, Uber, they say that, we don't, you're not supposed to tip the driver. The tip's already included. And a lot of Uber drivers I hear on Facebook groups say stuff like, oh yeah, I installed this really cool tip jar and I make more money every week. Yeah, but technically Uber could deactivate you for that, so you kind of want to be careful. Now, of these two, my favorite would definitely be Uber. I will tell you why Uber is my favorite. Yeah, a lot of people say you can make more with Lyft. I don't know. I like Uber because of the search pricing. I can look on a map. I feel my camera is still going. I can look on a map here when I'm driving for Uber and I can tell exactly where the surge is. Okay. Now with Lyft, it shows you a surge map, but it just don't seem to be as reliable as Uber's map. Lyft's surge map can vary by the time of day. For example, like this block could be a different price than a few blocks away. Well, with Uber, you just know the surge lines. Um, you know that the marina surge is different from Soma. Well, if you drive in Lyft, you could be in the marina, and one part of the marina could be one price. This other part of the marina could be a different price. This other part of the marina, it could just, with Lyft, it's kind of hard to guess how much money you're gonna make. Like, when I'm driving Uber and I know it's 3x, I know that I can be anywhere in the marina and I got a good chance of getting a triple fare ride. But with Lyft, they'll tell you that, but you may go over to the marina, but that one block you picked up from was regular price, which can be really frustrating. And the main reason that I don't drive for Lyft, because this is actually not the main reason. all of this has changed since I've stopped driving for Lyft. But the main reason why I like Uber is mainly because of the clientele. You get more of a business like clientele. You get less like drunk, rowdy college students. You just get different passengers. Like when I was driving for Lyft recently, well not recently, but months ago, about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I remember picking up a passenger and he wanted to put bags of sand inside of my like car, brand new car I just got like 4 months ago. And I'm just like, no way. Like, no way. I've never had an Uber passenger ever to put such weird items in my car, or even attempt to. I've had multiple Lyft passengers try to stick their bike in my car, and I'm like, no way. So there is a difference in the clientele. I would have to admit. But as far as making money, you could probably make about the same with the two. I mean, maybe you can make a little bit more with one or the other, but it really depends on your personality, and it really depends on what hours you drive to. And remember, guys, less hours you drive, the better. Less hours you drive, the better. And I'm gonna end on that one. It's a wrap. Peace.